It's pretty great.
It's box peek. Box peek.
I left a whole bunch.
Sea of Thieves has finally come out after a 3-long-year wait from Xbox's first reveal of Rare's new game, promising high adventure and open seas. It lives up to the hype somewhat, but falls short in some other areas.
It's just, yeah, thank you.
After quickly selecting your character, you choose between two ship classes: a galleon, a 4-man ship, or a sloop, a 1 to 2-man ship, and immediately set sail after that. Both ships have their perks. The galleon, the larger class ship, has 4 cannons in each side with 2 lower decks and a captain's quarters, while the smaller sloop has only 2 cannons, 1 on each side, with only 1 lower deck. The larger galleon, though faster supposedly, takes a lot wider turns, whereas the smaller sloop can take sharp turns and do an e-brake turn so much faster due to the anchor only having to go so far.
That'd have been awesome.
Straight up skill.
Like they're hot, please.
While the game does allow one-man crews setting out in the seas, it's not the best option. The more friends you have, the more fun it is. The game really allows you to make what you want out of it. Each quest is pretty much the same thing with simple fetch quests, but it's the moments in between where you're gonna find who your crewmates are, how much you can trust them, and how much fun you're actually gonna have.
I really don't want to chase chickens. I'm scarred.
Oh no. Oil hates the merchants forever now.
Another perk to having a larger crew is manning the ship. Everything has to be done manually, whether it's setting your course, adjusting the sails, raising or lowering the sails, lowering the anchor. All this has to be done on the fly, especially when in combat with another ship and a crew. With the better crew, always winning out. Worrying about your rival crews aren't your only problem. The wind and even the weather can fight you as you try to navigate the seas, trying to keep your bearings on which way is which. Quests are broken up between 3 different factions, each offering missions for free at first, but as you rank up and buy into each group, all the missions become increasingly harder and they cost more. The gold holders will hand you a blank map, allowing you to figure out which island it is on your own, navigate to it, and then figure out on the island where you're supposed to be and dig in the exact right spot. Whereas the Order of the Souls will tell you specifically which island you're supposed to go to, and you're supposed to fight a group of enemies until you kill the captain and return a skull to them.
Oh yeah, he's got a little name even. Fuck yeah. Get lit.
The Merchant Alliance, the final of the 3, is often considered the hardest, as you roam about the islands trying to find specific animals to return to them in exchange for cash.
Go the other way. The other way.
Oh, he's
We're chickens.
Oh, I got him.
What? No, behind you, fool.
Oh, no, he's right there.
Yeah, chicken chaser.
As you're navigating each island, you may find random skulls, messages in bottles that lead to their own quests, or chests with each their own unique abilities. Sometimes they're just common chests, sometimes it's the weeping chest, which can cause trouble for your ship as it floods while it weeps.
Trying to look for him. Gotta leave him quite a bit, quite a bit. 2 boats! Go! We hit one. We got hit in the bottom, I think, too. I'm gonna start bailing.
Yeah.
You got it, guys.
Another thing you can do in Sea of Thieves is that there are skeleton forts strewn about the map, and if there's a glowing skull hanging about it for all the pirates to see, you can go there for a raid type encounter, where waves of enemies will come one after another in increasing difficulty. But if you manage to beat it and keep off other pirates trying to get the same amount of gold at the end of the rainbow, the rewards are well worth the hassle.
Tears in a bucket. Yo, how much?
Returning with your largest hoard of booty is fun in its own right, as rival ships come to steal what you have. But as you turn them in and go to the shops, this is where the game starts to fall apart a little bit. With only 4 category shops, each containing items that seem a little bit overpriced, like rags that cost thousands of dollars, it can be a little daunting and aggravating, saying that this game is clearly cosmetic only, and that none of the upgrades actually do anything for you beyond make your character look cool. Ship parts are especially guilty of this, as it is insanely high at a $70,000 gold rate for a figurehead, or fancy sails, or even more for a hull.
Make her up. Make her up.
While dying will never cost you any gold, reputation, or anything else, it does seem a little weird that everything comes without consequence, and then your money will always be there. While I can understand their point of view, and they listen to the arguments of the random people, I do appreciate that they're trying to keep up with their community, but it does make the game feel a little bland. While they have been constantly patching the game, we did run into a few issues. Our gold was either missing, not available, or we were not allowed to buy in shops at all. Sometimes our weapons would disappear completely, and all our items be gone. And we have run into a couple of mission issues, which were the most irritating. The skeletons would pop through the earth, or just not be there at all. While we hear the ominous music, no one would really be around, causing us to have to quit the mission and start another. They have kept up with the community, letting us know that all of the issues are being addressed and that new features are on the horizon, but they want to fix the majority issues first at hand, which does make the most sense. One nice feature about Sea of Thieves is that the game is available on Xbox's Game Pass, which allows you to play for only $10 a month, seeing if you like the game and then possibly purchasing it after.
I'm shot.
Right.
I'm off the wheel. Okay.
Now what? Oh. Guy here.
That's right.
He killed me.
So then comes the big question. Is Sea of Thieves worth $60? Yes and no. It depends how much time you want to put in and how seriously you're going to take the game. If you're going to run around and just do quests and try to level up and just do it by yourself, it's not that fun. If you have a group of friends that you know you can be goofy with and try new things and experiment around, the game's totally worth it. And there's some moments I wouldn't pass up for anything. My friends are fools, but we're a merry crew.
Right over here. Well, he's coming. Oh, you got him. Shit won't cannonballs, damn it.
Real water, motherfuckers.
6 out of 8 good.